Welcome back here once again, everyone. I recently concluded my reviews for Obi-Wan Kenobi, the first season. Horrible show. Absolute garbage, in my opinion. Wasted everything that could have been good about this show, everything that should have been interesting about it, down the toilet. Rather than create a show about Obi-Wan and have him doing things that would have actually made sense, they instead decided, let's push a bunch of nonsense into it, prop up characters and introduce characters that nobody was interested in at all. Because as I stated before, Star Wars is not for everyone. There are fans there are super fans of Star Wars. There are fans of Star Wars. And then there are those who will look at it and say, well, okay, this looks interesting. I may get into this. When you're making Star Wars, you have to make Star Wars for the fans, super fans, and people who are interested in it. There are people who love these things, know the lore and everything about it. Therefore, those are the people you have to be interested in making this for. And when you do that, and you make it good, people will come in and spend their money. People will come in and be invested in it and want to grow. You will get new fans. But you're not doing that at all. And he recently concluded Obi-Wan Kenobi series. One of the characters that was, in my opinion, had no business being there whatsoever. Was a character put in solely because they wanted a black woman in there. Even though there have been black people in Star Wars, regardless of what Moses Ingram would have you believe, there have been black people in Star Wars that have been utilized very well. Very well. One of the most powerful Jedi was Mace Windu. He was black. But no, Moses Ingram would have you believe that, because she's been programmed to spout the very thing that the Disney overlords tell her to say, that she was probably the first black person in all of Star Wars. Well, her character of Reva was an utter waste. But now, here's the problem. The Access Media, well, CBR to be specific, and other people there who they get involved, is upset that there wasn't more of Reva. Even though Reva's very existence was pushed into the show, made no sense and should have never existed. No. They're upset because there should have been more. Not less, more. Father. Here we go. How Obi-Wan Kenobi misused Reva and how it could have elevated her. I don't know how that's possible. Obi-Wan Kenobi's final 2 Disney Plus episodes wasted Moses Ingram's Inquisitor Reva by relegating the third sister to an incoherent side role. She was prevalent throughout this series and never had a purpose in being there to begin with, but you want to focus on the only final 2 episodes. Alright. Star Wars fans thought Reva, aka the third sister, would be the focal point of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So wait. The show itself is called Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you really believe that the fans, whoever these people you call the fans, the actual fans, not the people who you think are fans, the actual fans believe wholeheartedly that Reva would be the star of the show, not the person who the show is named after. No. But Reva. So you already see their line of thinking makes no sense there. The first episode of the Disney Plus series set her up to be the elite hunter of the Inquisitors. She was a crazy, angry, anyway, jockeying for power while knowing the secret that Darth Vader was a fallen Jedi. Made no sense. However, by the time the series wrapped, Reva was underused a little more than a crutch in the battle between Obi-Wan and Vader. Reva's entire mission didn't make any sense. Exactly. No sense at all. She was a youngling who faked her death in Order 66, only to infiltrate Vader's guard in hopes of one day catching him with his guard down. But the show never detailed how she snuck into the Inquisitors, what training made her worthy of a spot in the organization, or how Vader knew she was a traitor. Instead, it had her rushing to murder him only to lose with Vader leaving her alive to gloat that she'd been a pawn all along. I mean, let's be honest here. None of this makes any sense. had you decided to make an actual interesting character. But no, you see, think about it that they wanted a black woman with a lightsaber. That's what they wanted. Could have made Reva into a bounty hunter or something like that, or something along those lines and have a good story behind it. But no, they wanted a black woman with a lightsaber. I said it from the beginning. I'll say it again. Her entire character was less than one-dimensional, and it was only angry black woman. That's all it was. Nothing else. And listen to this particular backstory. She was a young lady who faked her death in Order 66. I covered this in my video. Made no freaking sense. You joined the Inquisitors, did horrible things. Murdered left, right, and center. At the very beginning of the series, you cut a woman's arm off. You hunted down a Jedi, killed him, and hung his body up in front of the tongue. How exactly were you supposed to be infiltrating anything to what? Avenge who? What? You became the very thing that you hate. Reva's journey needed to be fleshed out more. Reva's journey had never happened. It made no sense that Reva would kill families exactly or aid the Empire in doing so when she was hurting from Anakin Skywalker murdering her at the Coruscant Temple. At no point did Obi-Wan Kenobi even hint she had a moral code or was conflicted by the light. So it felt inorganic when Obi-Wan got her to hasten her revenge on Vader in Season 1, Episode 5. The character felt very contradictory, especially when she later went after Luke Skywalker too. It was a very stupid thing from the beginning to the end. Why do you want more of this character? I don't know. Because, okay, before I get to that, as they stated here, it never showed that she had a moral code. One thing I kept saying during my videos, why was she so hell-bent on hunting down Kenobi? What was the point of it? Even when it was revealed who she was, it made no sense she would go after Kenobi like that. None at all. If you really wanted to, destroy Vader, never let him know that Kenobi was even alive anywhere. He could have spent however long obsessing looking for him. No, you hunted down Kenobi. So you let people up to thinking that, she had some kind of connection with Kenobi or something like that. Only to find out, no, she had no connection whatsoever. And this whole thing she used about how, where was Kenobi when Anakin was killing people? Excuse me, he was fighting a war on another planet. His clone troops betrayed and tried to kill him. He couldn't be there to help you or stop it at all. You faked your death, came back later, and decided, I'm going to do the exact same thing that Anakin Skywalker has done by murdering innocent people, while I wait for a chance for him to drop his guard so I could come stick up behind him and kill him. And even the way she tried to kill him was stupid. Even the way she tried to kill him was stupid. Because rather than say to yourself, okay, I'm going to come up behind him, and when I activate the lightsaber, you could put it to his back, then ignite your lightsaber. It will come on and kill him instantly. It'll stab him right through the chest. No, you came behind him, ignited it, making that song you would clearly hear, and then try to strike him down. Stupid. And then to top it all off, right, to top off the madness, she then decided in the final episode to not only give Uncle Owen his famous limp, because now we know how he got that limp. Before we thought it was Tusken Raiders, but now we know apparently it was Reva. She decided to hunt down an innocent 10-year-old child. I mean, she clearly has no problem doing it because she sent people to hunt down Leia, and then she tried to torture her, but she went to hunt down Luke and murder him for something he had no part in, no knowledge of, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Her entire character, her entire story, her entire everything made no sense. None at all. And yet you're saying here that they underuse, they misuse Reva. No, it makes no sense. I mean, Star Wars is tied closely to its toy line. There are people who buy these toys, I think, by thousands. They spend thousands of dollars every year for all of this stuff. Reva's lightsaber is up for sale now. It's come out. It has the benchmark that they're looking for is 5,000 sale. Now they're looking for 5,000 early bird specials. It barely has 1,000. Last time I checked, it might be a little over 1,000 right now, but that's pretty much it. Nobody's buying this because nobody likes this character. And it's not just her. Every new introduced character that Disney has introduced with Star Wars in the last few years, ever since they made the last set of movies that was utter garbage. I watched one and I vomited several times. I have no interest in watching the others, but all of these characters, nobody's buying these merchandise anymore from them. Why would anybody want Reva when you did nothing to make her good? This is stupid. That's what this is. This is stupid. You took this character, you decided to push angry black woman trope, and you couldn't have thought at all to develop a good storyline. No, because why? Disney spent all their brain cells, all their creativity, all their common sense pushing the fact that, racism, misogyny, that is what they pushed early for Reva. You're not going to like this. People are going to like this character because she's black. People are going to like this character because she's a woman. I have done videos on it. I've seen other people do videos on it and stuff. Nobody has a problem with Reva's race, with Reva's gender. People have a problem with the character herself. You knew this was going to happen. So you got out early and started screaming race and misogyny. That's what you're doing. And now you have to come around and say that, well, they misused Reva. So tell me, people have been saying from the very beginning and how they should have elevated her. Nobody wanted her elevated. This was an Obi-Wan Kenobi series. That's all people wanted. People wanted Obi-Wan Kenobi. You did not give them that. Instead, you made Kenobi basically a floating body in his own series. Tried to elevate Leia, the 10-year-old child who's actually a 40-year-old woman on the inside, and Reva, who's angry black woman with the worst backstory ever and the most dotish plan in existence. You all did that. Because why? You don't care about the Star Wars fans. What you care about is pushing your own ridiculous, underused, stupid agendas. You get what you deserve for that. Check out my review. Because I'm telling you, Obi-Wan Kenobi The Series was utter garbage. And yes, it was utter garbage because of Reva and others. Reva made it crap. Leia made it crap. Obi-Wan made it crap. Darth Vader made it crap. Everything about it was just total crap. That's all. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell. Be notified every time I put out a new video. Be sure to share the video out there. It really helps. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.